morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Um, I just did my exercise. Still sweaty, but it's okay. Uh, that was a pretty good exercise. As I mentioned on my other videos, I'm gonna try to do my own exercise routine for during the weekends, so that way I can actually customize the exercise that I'm doing for my body type and for my comfort level. Obviously, not that the exercises are not comfortable, but they are what I can do effectively. So that way, I'm not just moving, you know, aimlessly. I'm actually moving towards improving something, at least part of my body, right? But it's good. It's all good. Anyways, today I wanna talk to you about another benefit of exercise as far as when it comes to self-control. So when we do exercise, I'm sure you guys know that there's a lot of benefits. Reduces stress, improves your sleep, um, helps you with your being healthy, being fit. Gives you energy, all that. The other thing that I think a lot of people are not seeing is that the fact that when you're exercising, it releases some kind of hormones. And this hormone I'm going to talk about in one of my blogs too, so that way you can have a bigger reference on it. But this is called endorphins. It's a hormone. It's almost like a happy pill or a happy dose, baby. I don't know. It's not a pill. It's I'm sure you guys all know. We're all adults here. What the effects of morphine is. And uh, endorphin, the hormone, the natural hormone that our body makes, internally, endorphin is it's actually made, naturally, and it makes us the same, gives us the same feeling as the morphine would. It reduces the pain, feeling of pain, stuff like that. But it is called like the happy, happy feeling. So when you have that happy feeling, when you start your day with a happy feeling, or even throughout the day when you have that happy feeling, logically you would have a happy dose, or you would have a lot of reserve for the happy, even in situations where you don't feel happy. So let me give you an example. So I think the hardest thing that I've ever done as far as the leadership thing is concerned is uh, dealing with situations where I have no control of, but I'm still responsible for. So what I'm saying is, so let's just say, for instance, you have problem employees, and let's just say you're a supervisor. You have problem employees, but since you're working in a federal system, you really can't do anything with those problem employees because they've been more than 1 year in their employment, and they have union representation and all that. And as much as you wanted to hold them accountable, there's so many layers of steps that you have to deal with. And because the process takes so long, the employees, who are problem employees to you, get that time, and you can't really correct them at that situation for that moment. You have to have so many layers of things that you needed to do first. So at some point that can get frustrating, because you don't want the other employees affected. They're your good employees, and you want to make sure that the morale is up for them. But some employees just, they're just not happy in life, and they want to make others unhappy too. Misery loves company. So anyways, when you have in that situation, and you're dealing with it constantly, like dealing with it all the time, and how do you keep yourself from exploding? Right? You don't want to explode. You want to have self-control, obviously, because uh, I still personally think that even if you only explode once, and even if we're just human and it's just emotions, it can still have a negative impact on you. So just do practice self-control. But how do you practice self-control in that situation? So for me, like that's what I was kind of segueing in the beginning is that that's another benefit of exercise. If you have those happy feeling and to start your day, or at least fill your reserve, then when you have situations where you don't have any control of, and it's an angering situation, it's an upsetting situation, annoying, aggravating situation, and you have that reserve of endorphins, basically you have that reserve of happy feelings, and that you can draw from, so that way you don't just explode. Because if you explode, it's not a good thing. The other thing is, like I said, exercise is good. You can do so. I found out that there's two kinds of exercises, like that help me depending on what I'm trying to do. There are calming exercises. So this would be like a little bit of yoga, a little bit of stretching. Like very calm. Even the music is calm. All that, and you're just stretching. You're just making yourself calm, basically. And those exercises I do like when I just want to get in touch with my muscles. Like I really want to feel my muscles and myself. But sometimes I have to blow up steam, and that's the blow up steam exercises that I want to refer to. So those are like the heavy, hectic, active exercises where if you have a punching bag, it's probably better. So those are the blowing up steam. Like that's probably why I like punches. Even just punching the air, because I don't really want to feel like I'm punching something. I just want to exert that effort. So, and punching the air is just exerting the effort without actually hitting anything. So to me, that's why I like the punches, and I like the jumping jacks, because it's like a blowing up steam for me. And you don't have to be in a supervisor position, you don't have to be in a leadership position to encounter the situations. You'll encounter it on the road. Like you have somebody just cut you off, and there you are raging. But we've all done that, and we really don't want to do, especially when the person who cut you off gave you the finger or something, or like gave you that what, like that's almost like a common, like a American sign language of what the heck are you doing kind of thing. If somebody gave you that gesture, you're almost like, I'm not the one who did this, and that angers you, that upsets you. And if you let that happen, you're basically throwing your day away, or throwing your day into the anger pit for that day. So if you don't have the happy reserve, you're probably not going to be able to draw from it. But if you fill it up every day, and like I said, that's another benefit of exercising, is if you fill up your happy reserve every day, and then you'll have, and even when you have the situations, then you definitely have something to draw from that will not only allow you to have self-control, self-composure at any moment's time that any angering or upsetting situation arises, but it also helps you with just calming yourself, maintaining yourself. And I think that's what's really important. Is there's a lot, I guess, a lot of situation is to most of the situations that I've encountered is two ways. Not really just two ways, but I see them in two ways, or two ways I can handle them. First, if I get into an angering situation, upsetting situation, first thing that I need to do is to calm myself. A two-step situation, that's what I'm trying to get at. Two-step situation. If I'm in that situation, first thing I need to do is to calm myself. But I also don't want to bottle them in, right? So I have to release it one way or another. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to exercise the next day, or whenever I could, and make sure that I have released that anger, and also replace that happy reserve for me. So do you get what I'm saying? It's like, so anytime that you come into that situation, you want to make sure that you have that you have that happy reserve you can draw from, because you don't know when it's gonna happen. You don't know, it can happen at any time. Somebody can just come up to you and make you angry, and there you go, you blew up. And you don't want that to happen. Not only that it reflects bad on you, you know, but who cares what other people say? You also feel bad yourself, and you don't want to feel bad about yourself, and then you beat yourself because of it. You know, so you don't want to go through that whole gamut of things. So like what I'm saying is, just take the benefit, extra benefit of exercising, you know, which gives you, you know, releases the endorphins. That's your happy feeling. And if you have a lot of happy feeling, whenever you come up to an angry situation, you have that happy reserve. And since you can draw from it, you can stay calm. So do you see what I'm saying about the two-step? You know, like, to me, I see that in any angry situation, that's a two-step that I apply. And it's really up to you how you want to handle stress and anger. And, you know, but for me, what I'm relating to you is how I do. And it's, especially if you're in a constant situation where you can't really, you don't really have a lot of control, your hands are tied, and but you still have to do what you're supposed to do. You still have to be what you're supposed to be, because that's what they were that's what they hired you for, or something like that, you know. But it's still ultimately what you're gonna do to yourself. Are you gonna beat yourself up because you're not calm when an angry situation come up, or you're just gonna stay calm and just come back and do another exercise with me, so that way you release more endorphins and fill up your happy reserve? How about that, huh? Anyways, it's all good. I just wanted to share with you guys the extra benefit of exercising in terms of self-control. All right, have a great day, everyone. Have a blessed day, and hope you guys have a good week. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.